Hello friends, welcome back. I thought I'd make a little video today talking about chainsaws. Now, you know, this isn't this versus this or anything like that. These are two very different things. This is more sharing my experience with these saws, and hopefully it will, if someone was in the same boat as I was, you might get something from this. So basically, this is the saw that I've been using for the past couple of winters to do all of our firewood. Obviously I cut it all by hand, split it, so the chainsaw is kind of a pivotal part of that. And this is actually electric, it's 40 volt. It's not a named brand, it's from Pollard in Sweden, so it's like their own brand of tools. And it's a brilliant little saw, I love it. It's really lightweight, so you can sling it around if you want to. And obviously being on battery and how we live off grid here, I've got 3 batteries for it, so I can just cycle them when we've got a nice sunny day. And it's like free chainsawing, don't have to buy petrol. So, you know, I thought it's great, that's all I need, no problem. And as I say, I've used it for the last couple of years. But then I was introduced to a real power saw. And unfortunately, as good as this little thing is, it's kind of on a different planet to this one. So, yeah. Although I thought I'd never really need one of these, now that I have one, I don't think there's any going back, to be honest. I thought I'd show you a little comparison. Again, this is clearly going to be better than this one. But what I want to show you is just how much better it is. I know you can get electric saws. This is Husqvarna 550xp Mark II. So, it's a decent brand and it's a decent saw. And I know that these and Stihl and probably other brands do make electric versions that are probably a lot better than that, but they're also a lot more expensive. This one cost, I think it was 2,500 SEK. So there's a price aspect to it as well, but you know, obviously this one's a bit more expensive. But I'll do a little cutting test for you. I brought a couple of trees down here, and this one's pretty rotten at the bottom, so I'll do some pancakes off the end of it so you can sort of see the difference, because I think it's interesting. And again, I mean, if I'd have tried one of these in the first place, then maybe I wouldn't have bothered with this guy, because the time that this now saves me is worth paying the petrol for, to be honest. I do think this saw still has its place. It's not useless to me now. But it definitely, you know, obviously this isn't a sales pitch. I'm not gaining anything from this. I just thought it'd be interesting for you. So let's have a little go with this one first, and I'll show you the difference. You see it's pretty rotten at the bottom, so we're only really testing in this area. But you can still see. So, you know, it gets the job done, definitely. Yeah, it is not bad at all. As I say, I've been using it, and this was kind of my standard for chainsaws because this is the first saw I've ever bought. Never needed one before. So let's fire up the Husky and we can have a look at the difference. So yeah, kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? That's about what we've got of good wood on this piece. But yeah, and the good thing about this as well is I don't actually need to run it full blast. Normally I just sort of cruise half throttle and it's still way faster than the other one. So you can imagine that sort of speed difference, but on a year's worth of firewood, that's days of time saved. Normally it takes me about a month to get through everything and get it split and drying, but I think it's going to be considerably faster this year. So I hope you enjoyed that little comparison, if you like. Maybe it'll help someone who's umming and ahhing about which first saw to get. But either way, I enjoyed filming it, so it was worth doing. But yeah, I shall see you all on the next one. Catch you in a bit.